Jake Olson.
I just absolutely love USC. I love the tradition behind it. I love the motto, just fight on. I mean, it's really fit my life well.
It was a moment that captivated the college football world. A moment that brought grown men to tears.
I was so excited to see it. I couldn't stop crying. It was thrilling.
It was a moment that had been in the works for years.
Let's go back to 12-year-old Jake. The relationship, how it started with Pete Carroll and getting invited to USC.
So there's been a month and a half there of time, of knowing that was going to be my last month and a half of seeing. So Coach Carroll somehow heard about my situation. My parents were saying, hey, Coach Carroll invited you up to go see USC practice, let's go. I said, all right, this will be awesome.
Jake Olson became a permanent part of the USC program on that day in 2009. Jake had an eye cancer called retinoblastoma, which can be fatal. He lost his left eye as an infant and had the right eye removed when he was 12. But losing his sight never made him lose his passion for sports. He was the long snapper at his high school, and 2 years ago, walked on at USC.
When did you get a sense that Coach Helton, he might be able to get you in the mix this season?
I didn't know when the day was going to come. I just wanted to, build that trust with Coach Helton, and I told him to make sure I earned, my playing time, just not to give me in, make sure I was ready.
Made the decision over the summer to sit down with our administration, our doctors, and say, hey, we really want this to happen.
Jake and Coach Clay Helton talked before USC's opener against Western Michigan and decided this would be the time for him to make his debut.
Thursday, Coach Helton approached me and said he was making some phone calls and to get mentally prepared because there was a good chance it would happen. And then Friday, he later confirmed that, tomorrow you're going to be snapping Jake.
Helton also talked to Western Michigan's head coach Tim Lester during the week to make a plan to get Jake in.
This is bigger than the game, and that's something small in the big picture of life, and it was a no-brainer, and so we're lucky to be a part of it.
Jogging onto the field is Jake Olson, number 61.
Just sheer joy. I mean, it was one of those things that we always hoped happened.
The snap is perfect. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Jake Olson swarmed over by his teammates.
The perfect snap. What was that like?
When it was happening, it was just okay, something we've done many times before, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But just to hear my name be called over the PA system and to hear the crowd cheering, that was just an awesome feeling and put a smile on my face right there because I just was like, I felt confident, but I just was like, wow, this is actually happening. I'm still trying to grasp the complete reality of it.
What a moment! Look at the excitement right there from Jake Olson.
After the game, Jake led the band. Then he and his teammates celebrated in the locker room with his guide dog, Quebec. He was named Pac-12 Special Teams Player of the Week.
He's the definition of fight on. I mean, he's the definition of don't make excuses, just get your job done.
I've been fighting my entire life and, fighting first against cancer and then, against blindness and just really taking a mindset of even though I'm living a life without sight, I'm not going to give up on my hopes and dreams and not let it affect my life in a way that is, negative by any means. And then you get moments like that were on Saturday and it makes it all worth it.